Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel Speak Better Daily. I am really happy to have you here today. This channel is created to help you improve your English in a simple, clear, and practical way. Every video you watch here will help you speak better English, understand more words, and build your confidence step by step in real-life situations. At the same time, this channel is not only about English. It is also about self-improvement, motivation, and building a better version of yourself through daily learning and positive habits. In today's video, we are going to talk about a very powerful and important topic: 7 things you must do to achieve your dream. Everyone in life has a dream, but not everyone knows the right steps to reach it. In this video, I will guide you through 7 simple but powerful things that can help you move closer to your goals and change your life for the better. So stay focused, listen carefully, and let's begin. 1. Decide your dream clearly. The first and most important step toward achieving any dream in life is this: you must decide your dream very clearly and in a very specific way. Many people in this world fail not because they are not intelligent or not talented, but because they do not truly know what they want from life. Their dream is unclear. Their direction is unclear, and because of that, their actions also become weak and confused. If you ask many people, "What is your dream?" they will give you very general answers like, "I want to be successful," "I want money," or "I want a better life." But the problem with these answers is that they are not specific. A dream that is not clear cannot give you a clear direction. And if you do not have a clear direction, you will waste time, energy, and opportunities without even realizing it. A real dream must be clear, detailed, and powerful. For example, instead of saying, "I want success," you should say something like, "I want to become a fluent English speaker who can communicate confidently with anyone in the world." Or, "I want to become a doctor and help people in my community." Or, "I want to build a successful business that supports my family and improves my life." Or, "I want to become a content creator and grow a powerful YouTube channel that inspires others." When your dream becomes specific like this, something very important happens inside your mind. Your brain starts to focus. Your attention becomes sharper. You begin to notice opportunities that you were ignoring before. Even your daily decisions start to change slowly. This is because clarity creates focus, and focus creates action. Think about a real-life example. If a person enters a journey without knowing the destination, they will simply walk around with no direction. They may move fast, but they are not going anywhere meaningful. But if that same person knows exactly where they are going, every step they take becomes meaningful. Every decision becomes important, and every effort brings them closer to their goal. This is exactly how life works. Without a clear dream, you are just moving. But with a clear dream, you are progressing. So take a moment in your life and be completely honest with yourself. Sit down quietly, remove distractions, and ask yourself a serious question: what exactly do I want to achieve in my life? Do not rush this step. Think deeply. Be honest. Be specific. And once you find your answer, write it down somewhere you can see every day. Because writing your dream makes it real in your mind and keeps it alive in your thoughts. Remember this important truth: clarity is not just the first step to success. It is the foundation of success. If your foundation is weak, everything above it will collapse. But if your foundation is strong and clear, your success becomes much easier to build. So decide your dream clearly, believe in it strongly, and keep it in your mind every single day. 2. Take action every single day. The second most important step toward achieving your dream is this: you must take action every single day. Not sometimes, not only when you feel motivated, not only when you are free, but every single day, consistently and intentionally. Many people in this world have big dreams, but the problem is not the dream itself. The problem is that they only think about it instead of working on it. They spend a lot of time planning, imagining, and talking about their goals, but very little time actually doing something about them. And slowly, days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and months turn into years. But nothing changes in their life. The truth is simple but powerful: success does not come from thinking alone. Success comes from action. Even the smallest action, when done consistently, has the power to completely change your life over time. You do not need to do everything in one day. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to have everything figured out before you start. What you need is consistency. You need to move forward step by step, day by day. For example, if your dream is to speak English fluently, you should practice speaking every day, even if it is just a few minutes. If your dream is to become successful in business, you should learn something new and take at least one small step every day. If your dream is to improve your life, then you must build small positive habits and repeat them daily. Because life is not changed by one big moment. Life is changed by small actions repeated every day. Think of it like building a house. You cannot build a house in one day. You place one brick, then another brick, then another brick. It may look slow in the beginning, but after some time, you see a strong and complete building. Your dream works the same way. Every small action you take is like placing one brick in your future success. That is why discipline and consistency are more powerful than motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel excited, some days you feel tired. But successful people do not depend on feelings. They depend on action. They continue even when they don't feel like it. So ask yourself honestly, what small action can I take today that moves me closer to my dream? Then do it. Not tomorrow, not later, today. Because every day you take action, you are building your future. And every day you do nothing, you are also building your future, but in the wrong direction. Remember this. Small daily actions lead to big life changes. 3. Stop making excuses. The third important step to achieve your dream is this. You must stop making excuses completely and start taking full responsibility for your life. One of the biggest reasons people do not succeed in life is not lack of talent, not lack of opportunity, and not lack of ability. The real reason is excuses. Excuses quietly destroy dreams without people even noticing it. They sound small and harmless, but over time, they become a habit that stops all progress. People often say things like, I don't have enough time. I don't have money. I am not smart enough. I will start when I feel ready. I will do it later, when life becomes easier. But the truth is, successful people also face the same problems. They also feel tired. They also have responsibilities. They also deal with difficulties. The difference is not the problem itself, but the response to the problem. When an average person faces a challenge, they use it as an excuse to stop. But when a successful person faces a challenge, they use it as a reason to improve. They look for solutions instead of excuses. Excuses give you temporary comfort, but they take away your long-term success. Every time you make an excuse, you are telling your mind that it is okay to delay your dream. And the more you delay, the further your dream moves away from you. Think about it like this. If you keep saying, I will start tomorrow, tomorrow will always remain far away. It will never come. But if you start today, even in a small way, you are already closer to your goal than yesterday. You must understand this powerful truth. Your life will not change until you stop blaming your situation and start changing your actions. Your environment may not be perfect. Your situation may be difficult. But your mindset and your choices are still in your control. So instead of asking, why can't I do this? Start asking, how can I do this with what I have right now? That simple change in thinking can completely transform your life. From today, challenge yourself to stop every excuse the moment it appears in your mind. Replace it with action. Even small action is better than no action at all. Because excuses keep you where you are, but responsibility moves you forward. 4. Build discipline, not motivation. The fourth step to achieving your dream is this. You must build discipline, not motivation. Many people depend on motivation to work on their dreams. They wait until they feel excited, inspired, or energetic. When motivation is strong, they start working. But when motivation disappears, they stop completely. And this is the main reason why many dreams never become reality. The truth is simple. Motivation is temporary, but discipline is permanent. Motivation is like a feeling. It comes and goes. Some days you feel very strong and ready to change your life. Other days you feel tired, lazy, or distracted. If you depend only on motivation, your success will also come and go. But discipline is different. Discipline means doing what you are supposed to do, even when you do not feel like doing it. It means showing up every day, no matter your mood, no matter your situation, and no matter how difficult it feels. For example, you may not feel like studying, but you still study. You may not feel like practicing English, but you still practice. You may not feel like working on your goals, but you still take action anyway. That is discipline. Successful people are not always motivated. In fact, most of the time they are not motivated at all, but they are disciplined. They follow routines. They build habits. They stay consistent even when they feel tired or unmotivated. Think of discipline like a bridge between your dream and your success. Without discipline, your dream stays far away. With discipline, you slowly move closer to it every single day. Another important truth is this: your future self depends on the discipline you build today. Every small disciplined action you take now is building a stronger and better version of your future life. So you must train your mind to act, not just to feel. Do not wait for the perfect mood. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Start where you are, with what you have. Ask yourself, what is the one thing I must do today? Even if I don't feel like doing it, then do it anyway. Because discipline is what separates people who dream from people who achieve. 5. Learn from every failure. The fifth important step to achieving your dream is this: you must learn from every failure. Not fear it and not give up because of it. Failure is something that every successful person experiences. There is no one who has achieved great success without facing failure many times. The difference is not that successful people never fail, but that they never allow failure to stop them permanently. Instead, they use failure as a lesson, a guide, and a stepping stone toward success. Many people see failure as the end of the road. When something does not work, they feel disappointed, discouraged, and they quit. They think, maybe this is not for me, or I am not good enough. But this mindset is the reason many dreams die early. In reality, failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every failure is giving you information. It is showing you what does not work, what needs improvement, and what you should try differently next time. For example, if you try something and it does not work, instead of feeling defeated, you should ask yourself, what went wrong? What can I improve? What should I do differently next time? These questions turn failure into growth. They turn mistakes into lessons, and they turn setbacks into progress. Think of failure like a teacher. A teacher corrects you so you can become better. In the same way, failure corrects your path so you can move closer to success. If you avoid failure completely, you also avoid learning. And if you avoid learning, you avoid growth. Successful people often fail many times before they finally succeed. But each failure makes them stronger, smarter, and more prepared. They do not repeat the same mistakes. They adjust, they improve, and they try again with more experience. So you must change the way you see failure. Do not see it as something to be ashamed of. Do not see it as a reason to quit. Instead, see it as a natural part of the journey. Every mistake you make is shaping you. Every setback is building your strength. Every failure is preparing you for a better future. So when you fail, do not stop. Learn, adjust, and continue. Because failure is not the end. It is just feedback on the way to success. 6. Surround yourself with good people. The sixth important step to achieving your dream is this: you must surround yourself with the right people. The people around you have a very strong influence on your mindset, your habits, your decisions, and even your future success. You may not notice it every day, but the environment you stay in is shaping your life slowly and powerfully. If you spend most of your time with negative people, you will start to think negatively. If you stay with people who always complain, you will also start complaining. If you stay with people who have no goals and no direction, you may also lose your focus and motivation over time. But on the other hand, if you surround yourself with positive, hardworking, and goal-oriented people, something powerful happens. Their energy influences you. Their discipline inspires you. Their mindset pushes you to think bigger and aim higher. This is why successful people are very careful about who they spend time with. They choose friends and environments that help them grow, not people who hold them back. Ask yourself honestly, do the people around me support my dreams or stop my progress? Because sometimes, the biggest barrier to your success is not your ability, it is your environment. Good people will encourage you when you feel tired. They will remind you of your goals when you forget. They will challenge you to improve and become better every day. They will not laugh at your dreams. They will respect and support them. At the same time, you must also understand that you may need to reduce time with people who bring negativity into your life. This does not mean you hate them, but it means you are protecting your future. Your time, your energy, and your focus are very valuable. You should invest them in relationships that help you grow, not in relationships that slow you down. Think of it like this. If you want to grow a good plant, you must put it in good soil. In the same way, if you want to grow your life, you must place yourself in a positive environment. So choose your circle wisely. Learn from people who are better than you. Stay close to those who inspire you. And build relationships that push you toward your goals. Because your environment will either lift you up or pull you down, but it will never leave you the same. 7. Never give up. The seventh and final step to achieving your dream is this. You must never give up, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. The road to success is never easy. It is full of challenges, obstacles, delays, mistakes, and moments of doubt. There will be times when you feel tired. There will be times when you feel like nothing is working. And there may even be moments when you ask yourself, is this really worth it? But this is exactly the point where many people quit. And when they quit, they stop just before their success was about to happen. The truth is, success is not for people who never face problems. Success is for people who keep going even when problems appear. Every successful person in the world has faced moments of failure, rejection, and disappointment. But what made them different is that they did not stop. They kept moving forward, even when progress was slow, even when results were not visible, and even when others doubted them. You must understand this important truth. Your current situation is not your final destination. Just because things are hard today does not mean they will always be hard. Just because you are struggling now does not mean you will always struggle. If you continue, improve, and stay consistent, your situation will change over time. Think of success like climbing a mountain. The higher you go, the more difficult it becomes. Your legs get tired. The air becomes thinner. You may want to stop. But if you keep climbing step by step, eventually you will reach the top. And from the top, everything will look different. That is how dreams work. The journey is hard, but the reward is worth it. So when you feel like giving up, remind yourself, I am closer than I think. I just need to keep going. This difficulty is temporary. Do not let temporary pain stop permanent success. Even slow progress is still progress. Even small steps are still steps forward. What matters most is that you do not stop completely. Because the moment you give up is the only moment you truly fail. So no matter what happens in your life, keep going, keep believing, and keep pushing forward. Never give up, because your dream is waiting for you.